Alright guys, before this video starts, I just want to say that the giveaway winner for the top rank on Skyblock Space on VanityMc has been picked, and I'm going to reveal him later on in this video. And since you guys showed so much support on the last episode, I'm going to go ahead and do a monthly crate giveaway on this video. So of course, all you guys got to do once again is enter your IGN down below, and make sure you guys like the video and subscribe with notifications on. And nevertheless, good luck to all you guys, and let's get ahead and go right into this video. Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Candy here today, and we are back for another episode of Skyblock on the VanityMc, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I've been having one so far. Let me know in the comment sections if you guys have been playing VanityMc. You know, what are some things you guys want to see change, or what are some things you'd want to see us do in this series? And by us, I mean like me and Royal, as in like, do you guys want to see us make god sets and duel with them? Do you want to see us, I don't know, do parkour challenges? Let us know, because we're always trying to create different content that you guys like. And I know a lot of people in my comment section from the last video, last Skyblock video, said that they wanted to see me doing more like building and less PvP, because if they wanted to see PvP, they'd watch the faction series. So what I'm gonna try to do, guys, is stick with the Skyblock series a little bit on building, on like different techniques, how to make a lot of money on Skyblock, because that seems to be what a lot of you guys want to see. Alright, so for the reveal of the winner for the top rank on Space, congratulations, Neru2002. He said, I want you to do some building and touring of some islands and you actually post quality content. So, you know, thank you again for that comment. I do appreciate it. Definitely going to try to do some more building, and I'm definitely going to try to tour some new islands in this series. So of course, congratulations to you. Just like hit me up on Discord so that way I can be on when you are on. But nevertheless, boys, in the last Skyblock episode, I said that I wanted to do an in-depth video on the brand new minions on the server, and so that is what this video will be. I'm going to try to like show you guys some of the cool stuff that you can do with the minions, and how my island, which is obviously, you know, island top 1 or island top 2 right now, how have we been utilizing the brand new minions. And one thing that's really cool now is that rather than just like having money at the beginning of the map, you actually have to grind tokens. So if we go ahead and do token shop right now and go to the legendary shop, this is where you guys can actually go. Oh, it's not legendary shop. Oh, I'm kind of bad at this stuff, guys. I think it's the normal shop where you guys go ahead and buy minions. So yeah, the normal shop, click to purchase this item for 3,000 normal tokens. Tokens aren't as hard to get as they used to be. You get them from like a lot of keys now, and just from like random events on the server, you can get tokens pretty easily. But from my crate, for example, I got myself 1, 2, 3, 4 of these minions. So in this video, what I'm going to try to do is show you guys all the new cool stuff that you can do with minions that you couldn't do before, since these were revamped. So hopping right into this, we're going to go ahead and place our minion around a ton of spawners. So, you know, there's just like some zombies here, some spiders here, some creepers here, and enderman here, and we're just going to plop this bad boy down like right on top of me. So for example, all you guys got to do right now, you know, it's literally a life-size model of yourself. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to right click this minion, and it's going to bring up a brand new GUI. If you guys don't remember last season, it was just like a little miniature you, and it would just mine for you, it would like butcher for you, and you had to physically buy one of those separately. But now you just have one minion and you can set it to do anything. It's kind of like a task bot, if you guys have ever used one of those. So right now it is in idle mode, and of course you guys can change that. Then there's also the teleport. So if I go ahead and click that, it's literally going to teleport the guy to me. So if you guys want to just move it like a couple blocks away, you know, you guys can just go ahead and use that. There's also the settings one, and let's see, this one go diamond. So it literally changed like the effects of it. So now this bad boy's got like diamond armor. I mean, that one is pretty cool. You can have gold armor, iron armor, chain armor, leather armor, or you guys can just make it have no armor, which I don't know. This one looks kind of cool, but I feel like with just our island, it's gonna blend in. So I think what I'm gonna do is give this guy like diamond armor. So we go ahead and there and give him diamond armor. We can literally like push him around and stuff, and he'll just move. It's pretty cool. So now that he's got his armor on, what we can do right now is look in his inventory, and of course, you know, he's got nothing because I haven't set him to do a task yet. We can also link him to a chest, which I think is pretty cool. So instead of having to buy chest links now, you just have like this guy, then you link him to a chest. You can link him to a chest all the way across the map, and it'll work perfectly. Then you guys can also check out his XP that you have and withdraw the XP, and then if you guys really want to, you can just go ahead and despawn him, which will put him back in your inventory. So now to look at the modes specifically, we have the idle mode on right now, and we can actually make it follow us. So when it follows us, it acts like a second person, I guess. So let's say you guys are just chilling there, you know, trying to like grind blaze rods, but you don't want to sell them. This guy can just stand right behind you and pick up a bunch of the blaze rods, for example. You guys can also set it to butcher, which is pretty self-explanatory. It'll kill all the mobs around you. You can set it to farm for you, which I think is pretty cool. You can set it to mine. You can set it to be a chunk loader. And guys, this is the one that I think is probably the coolest on the server. Instead of having to buy an alt or like get one of those alts from a weird website which probably just wants to scam you and steal your money and get you banned on whatever server, it literally just will load the chunk for you. So for example, if I press like chunk loader on this one, it'll just go ahead and like load the chunks there, and I can literally log off and all these spawners around will still be spawning, which I definitely think is dope. So I think the chunk loader option is better for people who just have small islands. You know, they're not really able to be on that much, maybe like they have school or so, and they're not allowed to leave their computer on. So definitely that is a really good alternative than like burning out your hard drive or burning out your GPU and getting in trouble with like your mom if she said turn off your computer, but he says no, I can't, I'm AFKing. But if only a minion like this that could load chunks for me existed way back when I used to play on Cosmic and try to AFK, I would have probably gotten in a lot less trouble with my parents for leaving the computer on. So I haven't showed you guys this yet, but in order to use the other modes, you actually have to pay a decent amount of money. So although, you know, you guys have bought the minion, yeah, that's great and all, but you still have money to activate it. So for example, while it's idle, obviously you don't have to pay anything because it's not doing anything. But for example, if you wanted to load chunks for you have to pay, I'm pretty sure this is $5 million, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad, because honestly, I would rather pay $5 million in game than just like, I don't know, spend $15 on a brand new Minecraft account. So we're not going to buy this one right now because obviously showing off like a chunk loader is pretty self-explanatory. There's just no need for me to show that off. We've got the miner one, which I'll actually show you guys later on in this episode. It's really OP, guys, compared to the minions from last season. We've also got the farmer one and we've got the butcher one. So since we're around a ton of mobs right now, I'm going to go ahead, you know, click the butcher one, and we're going to purchase butcher for $4 million. And let's go ahead and do that. And as you guys can see right now, the guy's literally got a sword and he's just running around, you know, killing all the mobs. It is absolutely insane, guys. Like, instead of having the dude just sitting here and hopefully trying to hit the creepers in a one by one, this guy is like legit like running around trying to kill all the mobs. So you know what? It's pretty cool. The only bad thing about this is that you have to keep him in like a cage-ish, maybe like a small little area where he can kill all the mobs, because the problem is that, okay, you know, he's chased the zombie all the way over here, but you know, there's no real way for him to go back all the way over there unless I literally despawn him and put him back. Because in reality, like, once he goes here and kills all these mobs, there's no real mob for him to, like, I don't know, mob aura all the way back to, so he's just kind of gonna stand there after he kills this zombie. One more cool feature about the minions that I forgot to show you guys is that, so right now in my inventory I have a galactic sword. It's got looting 7, mob rusher, shadow, headhunter, and ridge. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go and right click my minion over there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into his inventory and go ahead and put this sword into there. As you guys can see right now, his sword just went from unenchanted to enchanted, so that means he's using the sword that I actually gave him right now. And if we go ahead and like look in some of the chests, you know, all this stuff is basically filling up. Right now it's not gonna fill up because like there's still space in my inventory, but it's pretty cool. He's just going around, you know. Let's go ahead and check his inventory. He's got my sword and he's also got like 428 XP. So let's say that you guys were able to put like a chunk loader minion down here and then put a couple minions like around it, you know, with like really good swords on. You guys could probably easily make a couple million XP in like, let's say, a few hours, because honestly, guys, look, he's already at 145 and this is just one minion, you know. He's kind of just walking around, not really killing everything. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just killing all the mobs behind. But if I was to give this guy a really good sword and probably put like 3 or 4 more of these, I think it'd be really cool just to see like how much XP it would make over the course of a day. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you some of the minor capabilities of the brand new minions, and trust me guys, these ones are a lot more better than the old ones. The old ones would really only allow you to mine, let's say if my minion was right here, it would only allow you to mine the block in front of it, and then it would have to wait for this one to respawn, and then it would mine it again, and then you'd have to have a whole long line of minions facing the same way in order to really just, you know, break the blocks right in front of it. And the problem was that you know, since there was a lot of miners and like a lot of animations happening at the same time, what would happen was that the server would begin to lag, and every time you kind of went near the minions, unless you had like a Titan PC with like dual Titan, whatever the brand new video graphics cards are, like you would literally just start to crash or start to lose your FPS, and overall that would make the server lag, that would make you lag. It just wasn't really fun. So what Vanity did was that they made mining minions really OP, and it's not that OP anymore because, you know, we are kind of like a week into the map already, and a lot of people are just not using these anymore because they're not crazy efficient. But, you know, if you guys are still brand new to the server, this is definitely a pretty good way to make money off the start if you guys can get your hands on like a minion. Because right now people are definitely selling minions on the AH. They only want like armor, maybe some money. So if you guys can get your hands on some money, you guys can probably go ahead and just buy one of these from the AH without having to grind out a ton of tokens. So nevertheless, this is the old version and this is the brand new version. Black Panther says that this version is completely clean and like lacks or doesn't have a lot of flaws that this one does. But I'm going to use this one to kind of explain to you guys how this really works, because I don't know, since it's glass, it's just a lot easier to show without having to like mine out everything. So nevertheless, boys, we have a grinder, or well, not even a grinder, what the hell, we have a cobblestone generator up there, and what that does is that, you know, it'll push all the blocks down, and it'll just kind of push them down, and it'll go all the way to the bottom there. But what we're gonna do right now is that we're actually gonna go ahead and place our minion in the lava. So minions don't die from lava, guys, and neither do you apparently, because I'm not taking any damage. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place our minion down, like, you know, just right at the bottom there. We're gonna right click him, and we're gonna go ahead and set him to miner mode. So what's gonna happen is that he's gonna basically break all the blocks around him. So for example, instead of just breaking, you know, one block in front of him, he's just breaking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's breaking blocks in around like basically a 3x3 around him. So for example, if we were to place another one over here, it would be 2 miner minions that would essentially be mining this whole entire area. And the good thing about this is that it's way more efficient than the old ones, and it causes a lot less lag. So for example, if you go ahead and look into the inventory of this guy, he is just being super duper efficient. He's already got like 17 gold, a ton of diamonds, just a ton of other ores in his inventory. And what we can do as well is we can go ahead, you know, let's go ahead and click one of these chests or so. We can go ahead and click that. We go link chest. It'll tell you right click a chest within the next 30 seconds to link it with this minion, and we can go ahead and just link it. So now at the bottom left hand side of my screen it says link minion to chest at 10:42:19 -3. And what's gonna happen now is that all the ores and stuff are gonna go ahead and drop into the chest, and from there I can go ahead and put like a hopper system down and just collect all the ores there. The only bad thing about this is that if you guys want to go ahead and like put efficiency 5 or something on your pickaxe, like it just doesn't work. The pickaxe will essentially disappear, but that's not too bad because rather than breaking like all the blocks individually, it kind of is like creative mode and it just breaks the block instantly. So if we were to go ahead and place one more minion around here, let's go ahead and make his settings miner. So now that we've unlocked miner, we can just go ahead and place this one down there too. He's gonna start mining all around there, and you know, let's go ahead and link him up to a chest just to see how it'll go. So let me go ahead, inventory. Oh, I do not want to do that. I want to go to link chest. We've got 30 seconds to run all the way over here, but you know, I think we did it pretty well. And look, we've already got a stack of diamonds, you know, half a stack of emeralds, basically a stack of gold ore, and around half a stack of iron ore, and that is just from one minion. So this miner minion, you know, he's just mining over there. He's gonna come back to the middle eventually, and this guy, you know, he's just mining in like a 360 all around him, and we are actually, you know, starting to fill up substantially with all the diamonds and stuff. So if you guys have like the block chest command, you know, you guys can literally make this run all the way down. In fact, on this miner actually we have all the chests. Oh no, it's this one. We actually have all the chests, you know, leading all the way down. So if you guys have block chests, it's probably gonna take a while for all of this to fill up, but nevertheless, boys, that is pretty much it on like how OP these miner minions are. The only difference between this setup and this one is that this one has a little obsidian area at the bottom, so it'll stop all the ores from falling. So for example, if you guys put like 2 or 3 minions, you guys probably put like one here and then one like 3 blocks away from it, and it will essentially always mine all the blocks around. And if you guys put a chunk loader one as well, it'll make sure that this redstone never stops unless the server restarts. So I just went ahead and went to the new grinder, and what this is actually doing is that, you know, having 2 miners here basically means that every single block gets mined. The only bad thing is that these guys are literally like right next to each other. So what I gotta try to do is like literally push this guy, I don't know, more to the corner, so he'll mine this side and the other minion will just mine this whole area. So you guys can see like literally all these blocks are getting mined, and it is definitely faster than if you guys were to do it by hand, unless you had like efficiency 10 or so, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist on this map, or unless you you had like a ton of regular miner minions. But definitely, I think that if you guys have maybe like 5 or 6 of these, they will outmine you easily, and it'll definitely generate you a lot of money if you guys are brand new to the server. I forgot to show you guys follow. It was pretty self-explanatory, but I did think it was pretty cool. Like, I'm just gonna run ahead and look in F5. Like, this guy literally just teleports and follows me around. I don't really understand the purpose of it, to be real with you guys. I'm pretty sure it's just like maybe if you're PvPing or something, like maybe you guys can go ahead and use this guy as like an army. You guys can literally make an army of minions and just have them follow you, maybe like paparazzi or something like that. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. He doesn't really seem to do much though other than follow you. Maybe you guys can, like, I don't know, get a bunch of them and take like a really big screenshot, like me and my gang, me and my minions. I don't know. That's really the only purpose I see of having it on. But if any of you guys know like what the purpose of follow is, like really let me know, because I want to know if there's like some type of meta stuff that I just have not figured out yet with follow. And last but not least, I wanted to go ahead and show off the farmer minion type thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It honestly doesn't really work that well, and I probably would not pay $5 million to unlock it. So if we go ahead here and turn this bad boy into farmer side, he's not even going to get like a hoe or anything. He's literally just going to go and like punch everything in his path. He doesn't really seem to pick up any of the cane. I mean, he's got like 5 of them in his hand. If it like I guess picked up everything, it would make more sense to me, but he only picks up the one that he breaks, right? And then the rest of it kind of just drops on the ground. And not only that, but he breaks everything. He doesn't just break the top one, which is usually what you do if you were breaking cane. But I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me how this guy works. I generally wouldn't use him for this. I think he's better off just like mining or like killing stuff or just AFKing, to be honest with you guys. But anyway guys, I hope you did learn a little bit about the brand new minions. I definitely had to like take some time before filming this just to, I guess, figure out how they work. But you know, they seem to be pretty self-explanatory. For example, we've got this guy. Holy crap, this guy Power Miner just bought a ton of, like, let's see, he bought the Aries rank, he bought the Epic rank, a lot of vanity keys. I mean, yo, GG, I'm buying that stuff, bro. But nevertheless, we've got this minion here. He's probably just chunk loading for now. But I mean, honestly, chunk loading and like miners and the butcher probably seem like the best options for this. Maybe they'll, I don't know, maybe they'll like fix the harvester one and make it more OP. But nevertheless, boys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did learn something, put it down in the comment section below. But boys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.